Hey, what's up, guys? This is Mike here at Rogue Comics, and as the description said, this week Marvel has decided once again to not put up a GIF file that I could post on the site to show everybody what was coming out. So, you know what? I decided, why the hell not? I got a computer, let me do it myself. So, I threw something together, not quickly, because it's been about 2 hours I've been working on this stuff. And here it is for you. All right. We're going to start with DC. Why not? And this here, I'm going to try to keep it short and concise because I don't want to stream for a long time, and I don't know how long this is going to go and not explode in my face because, again, getting accustomed to OBS once again. And yeah, so okay, here we go. These are all the books, by the way, that are coming out. Some stores do. Oh wait, is it 25th? Today's the 25th. Damn it! I knew I was gonna mess something up. These are all the books that will be dropping on Wednesday. Despite what this says, it will be on the 27th, not on the 25th. But yeah, there we go. I fixed it. Ha. Okay, so here we go. So some stores, they do sell their DC product on Tuesdays if they get it in time, which Lunar's pretty good about. Me personally, traditionalist, Wednesday, because I figure, maybe business wise, I should say, well, you know what, get people out here 2 days in a row instead of, but I don't know. Tomorrow is, well, you'll see what's coming up, so I will, you'll understand why. But as far as it stands here, these books will be coming out on Wednesday. I'm thinking about dropping all the DC books tomorrow, but as you see, I'm nowhere near organized enough to do that. But who knows? Stranger things have happened, right? So, without further ado and less rambling, let's go. Here we go. This is Aquaman and Green Arrow Deep Target. This is, I believe, a 7-issue miniseries. There is cover A, and there is cover B. And now I have a problem. Hold on one second, because I have the Marvel stuff queued up next, but for some reason with the slideshow, when you move, like I just did now, there's the B cover for the Aquaman Green Arrow thing. What was happening was the Marvel stuff was moving too, so I had to fix that. Little behind the scenes thing. There, Aquaman the Becoming. This is issue number 2 of 6. There's cover A. Here is cover B. All right, this is the book. I've gotten, I don't even know how many phone calls to tell you about here today. So this is what's leading me to think perhaps maybe I will throw the DC stuff out for tomorrow. But this is Batman Fortnite Foundation. And of course, as you can see there, the Batman Who Laughs is now entering the arena, or whatever it is that you Fortniters call where you play. And this is the B cover. There's also a third cover. Actually, I do like them both. This is, if I remember correctly, this is Greg Capullo. I don't know who this is, but I do like how the Batman Who Laughs is in the back in the blue light there, the blue and the white light there. But there's also a C cover, which is a 1 in 25 variant. And for stores that ordered at least 25 copies of this book, you could perhaps get it from there. Here we have Batman, the Long Halloween Special. And this reunites Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. This is cover A, and there is cover B. Checkmate, number 5. This is the, I'm not even going to waste time on this because it's this. There we go. And I do like this B cover, though. DC versus Vampires. Now, right now, this is, I'm trying to see if it's Tinian and Christos Gage. I'm trying to remember who was writing this. You'll have to apologize. I'll have to apologize. The font is a little too small here. I can't see what it's saying exactly. Or it could be Tom Taylor. I'm trying to enlarge it without destroying the entire layout that I have going on here. Because, let me tell you, it was something. Yeah, it's too small. I can't see it. I'm sorry. But I wasn't even going to talk about these books. I was just going to show you the covers so at least you saw what was coming out. So you know what? Let's stick with that. Here is cover A. And this is cover B. Deathstroke Incorporated. This is issue number 2. Here is cover A, and there is cover B. Batman Detective. This is issue number 1044. Cover A and cover B. That's Lee Bermejo. That I know for a fact. Harley Quinn, number 6. There is cover A. And if I remember correctly, I think cover B is in the other. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, cover A was over there too. So we'll cut to this. And then there is cover B by Derek Chu. Oh, okay. So I guess I can't show you the other covers. I apologize for that. Let's see. Wait. I told you. There we go. Okay. So for some obscene reason, I don't know why, OBS doesn't allow, only allows a specific amount of images. So what you have to do is you have to set up like two, I don't know what it's called. Let me see, what is it called? Well, whatever. The slide presentation thing there. And I don't know why it is. Marvel, they will. I just did something. Marvel will. Marvel, for some reason, can. All the images that I loaded for Marvel, they took them all. Granted, there weren't a lot. But DC, for some reason, it made me split them up. And yeah, that's where we are now. So there is. That was Robin's, by the way. Robin. Sorry, not Robin's. There will be a Robin's book, but this is Robin, which is about Damian. This is cover A for issue number 7, and this is cover B. And I don't know who did cover B, but I do like it. Ruby, and I don't think it's Ruby versus the Justice League, but let's just go with Ruby Justice League. How about that? And I think this is the final issue for this series. This is issue number 7, and there you have Starro, and there is cover B. Task Force Z, number 1. And apparently this book, it features, obviously you can see there, Red Hood and Bane. I don't know who the other cats are. But apparently this book is similar to Suicide Squad, except all of the characters that appear in here have died, or perhaps maybe are dead, or perhaps a little bit of both. But this is issue number 1. You can find out tomorrow in some locations, and Wednesday in others. And this is the B cover. Kind of like the B cover a little bit better. Although they're both nice. I mean, that's pretty good too. But yeah. But then again, I don't like Red Hood, so probably won't be reading this. Here we have Wonder Girl. This is issue number 4. Here is cover A. And this is cover B. And last but not least, we have Wonder Woman, Black and Gold. I believe this is the penultimate issue of this miniseries. This is the JTT cover, and here is the Simone Bianchi variant. Up next, there we go, is Marvel, and here we have Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know what number it is, sorry. Black Widow, Daredevil. This is, I think, the 3rd or 4th part of the storyline here. And then there's one more issue. I did read this, and it's quite good, as is The Amazing Spider-Man. Even though I do have a gripe about Amazing Spider-Man, but I'm going to start talking about it because it's going to drag this video out, and I'm trying to make it as quick as possible. So we'll leave it at that. Here is Darkhold Blade. And for some reason, I think I read somewhere that Blade ends up turning out to be a dick in this issue. So I don't know if the power is corrupting him. Because if I remember correctly, see, I'm doing it again. Okay, stop. Streamline. Inferno, this is issue number 2. That I am sure of. And there we have Emma with Professor X and Magneto's helmets there. Marauders, this is a Russell Dowderman cover. And here is the variant by Mirka Andolfo. Moon Knight, this is Steve McNiven. And that is Tigra there. What's up, Adam? Spider-Woman right here. I like this cover. I like this cover a lot. The covers for Spider-Woman have been pretty good. The issues themselves, but, you know, what are you going to do? Here we have Star Wars, War of the Bounty Hunters, which I thought was over, or at least the 5th issue for the 5-issue miniseries came out, but I guess it's still going on at least. And the tie-ins, this is Darth Vader right here. And there is also this is an IG-88 special. I don't know why. I guess they're doing it under the War of the Bounty Hunters banner there. There's cover B, too, with Han and the Carbonite. Here is Sword. And this is the B cover right there. And last but not least, I do know this is the final for the Marvel stuff. This is Wolverine, and there are a couple of variant covers. I think there might be two, but they're just the Marvel Masterpiece Joe Jusko. Sorry, not Joe Jusko, the Hildebrandt covers. Anyways, on to the independents right here. Here we have Adventure Man. This is issue number 6 right there. Oh, wait, you know what? Let me do this first. There we go. Get ready for the next one. Oh, no, not that. Hold on. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm eventually going to master OBS. I promise you. Cross to Bear. Right there, number 1. This is from Aftershock. Here we have Crossover, which is number 9. Number 9, wow. That's A. That's the cover A. There is cover B. I do like cover B a lot, though. I do. More than this one. This one's okay, but I prefer this one. Dark Blood, number 4, right there. There's cover A. And I think I did show, yeah, there's cover B. Okay, here's Echolands, and I apologize. I mean, I could have turned the pictures sideways so they were vertical, but I decided to keep the horizontalness of it. But you really, I mean, you got to see these in person, especially the next one. Wait, sorry, not that one. This one. This is awesome. This is the raw cut, though. So wait, this is the new issue right here. Let me not get ahead of myself. This is issue number 3. There's cover A, and there's cover B. And then they're doing what's called a raw cut. This is basically J.H. Williams' artwork in black and white. Well, kind of sepia, sort of black and whitish, with occasional color. And his artwork is phenomenally incredible, truly. And there's cover B. But yes, that is. These are the raw cuts for issue number 2. Up next, we have Hellcop, which number 1 just came out last week, and this week they're putting out a Halloween special, which I guess is in 3D. I have not read the other issue, so I do not know how this is. I did look through it though, and the art looked really cool. So who knows? House of Slaughter, number 1. This is a spin-off from Something is Killing the Children. That's cover A. There is cover B. There's also a foil variant for this cover right here. And then there's a blank variant, and then there's like 2 other variants or whatever, but I just stuck to the main ones mainly. Here is Human Remains, issue number 2. I do like the art in this a lot, but I haven't gotten around to reading it yet. And there are 2 covers for this, and there's cover B. There's also, oh, my bad. There's also a, wait a minute, why did it do that? There's also a second printing for, yeah, that's weird. Why did it? There's also a second printing for issue number 1 of Human Remains. So I'm not exactly sure why it's showing you a blank cover there, but there should be something between Human Remains and King Spawn, but you know what? We'll just keep going. This is King Spawn number 3. This is the A cover, which is cool. Wait till you see the B cover. And this is the B cover, which is even cooler. I mean, it's got a crossover thing here. You got Captain America. You got a Captain America-esque character right there. Batman, Wonder Woman. And then for me, at least, I think that's Ice Cream Man. But, you know, I mean, he does have the hat and the outfit and all that. But, yeah. And he also has a pretty sharp object behind his back. I wouldn't take those candies. Definitely not. Here is a 3rd printing, I believe, of the last book you'll ever read. It's either 3rd or 4th, but yeah. Okay, this cover, there are certain books in the history of comic books that the covers are just, what's the word? Unforgettable. And this one here, and it's not only, it's not always for good reasons. It's also for horrific reasons, such as this. And yeah, this is an actual character. And I'm going to leave it at that. I mean, I would expect no less from Garth Ennis, you know? And from the look of it, yeah, 6 of 8. Okay, so this is the 6th issue here. MFKZ, and this is issue number 5. Apparently this is a movie. I still haven't seen it. I'm intending to watch it, but I haven't. Yeah. Here we have Mirka Andolfo's Sweet Paprika. Now, there are a bunch of variants for this, and I did put them all here because I happen to be a fan of Ms. Andolfo's. There's A. Here is B. This is the C cover. There we have the D cover. And we have the final cover, which is bagged for your protection. And I can tell you that when you take it out of the bag, that black bar there is not there. Here we have Mother of Madness. This is the book written by the woman that was on Game of Thrones. I don't know who she played because I don't watch that show. Never watched the show. Don't intend on watching the show. But I know that she was on there. However, I do like Layla. Layla is the one that did the art in here. She also did the art for the last book you'll ever read. And this is the final issue of this series here. And there are 3 covers for this. This is cover A. Here we have cover B. And lastly, there is cover C. I don't know what this book is about. I know that it's called Pop Star Assassin. I do know that there is an Elvis Presley lookalike on the cover, and that's Steve McQueen behind his left leg, and Marilyn Monroe near his right knee. And also, I do know in this B cover, we got a Pam Grier-esque person in the middle right there with a shotgun. So, yeah, I'm going to check this book out because it just seems weird enough, you know? And there are a bunch of covers, too, and most of them are pretty good. Like this one. So, yeah. And I believe this is the final cover for Pop Star Assassin. Primordial. Here is a second printing, I believe, for issue number 1. And then issue number 2 is out. Now, I believe issue number 2 has 2 covers, but for some reason they only sent 1 cover, so this is the only one that will be out on Wednesday. Search for Who? Get it? Now, the first issue, the cover was cardstock, and I did like that. This one isn't, so it's just like a regular comic book or whatever. I wish they had kept, it's like the cardstock that The Walking Dead and Spawn now use, you know. Sonic the Hedgehog, number 46. 46 issues of Sonic the Hedgehog. And there are 2 covers for this. Here we have Spawn, as I was talking about. I don't know who did this cover, but I do know that it's cool. And this is a McFarlane cover. This one I know. Stranger Things is back. This is issue number 2. It's the Tomb of, I don't know how to say that. Yubin? Yubwen? I don't know. I'm sure there's some way to, I don't care enough to figure it out. But apparently, I believe this takes place between season 2 and 3. And I'm not going to spoil what happened, but if you saw season 2, you know what happens towards the end. And yeah, I'll just leave it at that. And there are a couple covers there. Here we have Time Before Time. This is issue number 6. I like this cover. This cover is, what are you going to do? You know, get this one, get this one. Great thing about America, you can choose, you know, as long as your store gets it. And I believe this is the last book I'm going to show you. This is The Walking Dead Deluxe. This one, I think, is David Finch. And if I remember correctly, we're going to scroll around to the beginning. Yeah, okay, so what I need to do is I need to get the second and finish it for you. There we go. So there are a couple more covers. There's that one. There's this one. This one's pretty cool. I think it's because you see the violence and then it's all red. This is a JTT cover too. Tedesco, I believe is his last name. And then there's this one. And I think... Oh, sorry. There was one book. This is the last. We only find them when they're dead. And there are 2 covers for this issue. This one here, this is issue number 9. And this one happens to be issue number 9 too. So you know what? With that, I am going to do this. And thank everybody for tuning in. I see I had a couple of viewers while I was live. And for those that are going to be checking out on the rewatch, I do appreciate it. If you are watching me and you have not subscribed to this channel, I would appreciate it if you did. I'm looking to get to 100 so I can get that custom URL before, well, it would just be a nice thing to have. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing that. Um, and I thank you for watching this mostly glitch-free stream. I don't know why some of those covers are showing up as black over here. Hopefully they're not doing it on the... No, they are too. I don't know why it's doing that. But hey, you know what? According to this, there were 0 drop frames. I am now entering minute number 21, so I'm going to cut it short here. Thank you for watching. And if you've seen anything that you like and you want me to send it to you, I can do that. Get in touch with me with any of those addresses there, or just go to roguecomics.online. Get in touch. We can do like a FaceTime thing or whatever. I can talk you through it, let you know what books are good, what books are worth getting, what books other people are buying if they're books that I don't really care for too much, because that does happen once in a while. And I apologize for those blank spots. I don't know what those are for. The only thing I think of is that those were covers that I added because I added individual covers for this here, covers that I like, like that one. But I think it could be that I had to move some of the covers because it wouldn't show up in the stream. I don't know. Eventually, I'm going to get the hang of this OBS thing, and yeah, they'll be more concise. So thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Feel free to share it if you want, and have a great New Comic Book Day.